And we are live. Welcome into the recipe box. I hope everyone is having a terrific first day of the week. So far, so good here at the house. And yeah, I hope it continues. And welcome in to Gather Together Homestead. And I'm glad to see you guys in here. And we are kicking off a whole new thing this month. I think you're going to like it. I know I will. I love doing stuff like this. It's a whole lot of fun. Um, it can be disastrous, and it may not turn out like you want it, but it can also be a whole lot of fun to do, and it can be very interesting too. So we're excited to share that with you today. I am waiting on Bobby to get in and see what she's got going on today. I hope that if you went to the meetup this weekend that you had a great time. Hello, Virginia. Welcome in. I hope you're having a beautiful day. It's a little cloudy here today, a little bit on the rainy side. I don't think it's like broke out and just rained completely, but it looks rainy. So, welcome in, Evelyn. How are you? And I hope you're having a great Monday. Poppy the Good Troll, how are you doing? I hope your Monday is great as well. Anyway, did everyone have a great weekend? And what did you do on your weekend? I didn't go to the meetup. I just stayed around the house. And yeah, I spent some time with my family and I enjoyed my grandbabies, and Evelyn trimmed trees over the weekend. Welcome in, Shannon. Just got home and have you in my pocket. I've become a good pocket rider. I can tell you how much lint she has in those pockets. Really, I'm just kidding. Anyway, Bobby has stepped in, so here we go. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
And we have a few people in here.
Okay, awesome.
So what we decided to do for this month is we're going to do a month of copycat recipes.
It's gonna be fun. I love copycat recipes.
I'd love to do them too. They don't always turn out right, and they don't always turn out like they're supposed to, but they're a lot of fun.
Yeah, they really are. I love trying them and trying to make them healthier and make them at home. So it's really fun.
Yeah. Everyone usually has a favorite restaurant. I have several. But there's something that you would always love to be able to copy.
Yes, for sure.
There's always a dish or a dip or an appetizer.
Yeah.
And like we have a Posadas in Shreveport Bossier one. They have the best salsa I have ever ate at a restaurant.
I've never
And I
heard of
would
that
love to
restaurant.
find that copycat recipe. I haven't been able to, but I'd love to. But anyway, so what are you going to cook up today?
We make copycat McGriddles, like the breakfast sandwiches from McDonald's. I don't like McDonald's. I actually don't like anything else on the menu except for the coffee and the ice cream. But McGriddles are good. I love them. And so today we're going to make them at home.
Well, sounds good.
What did you make?
I made, I don't know how many on here has heard of, they used to have more restaurants than what they do now. Uh, it's a fast food Mexican restaurant called Taco Tico. And we had like, I don't know, two, three, four of them in Texarkana several years ago. Welcome in, Jessica. How are you? Hope your day's going
Yeah, I
good.
had never heard of them till you told me the other day.
Well, they shut down. So I found, we got hungry for it one day, so I found this copycat recipe on the internet for their taco meat. So I tried it and we liked it. And then some friends of ours came in and opened one in Texarkana. So we have another
Oh,
one now.
that's
But
awesome.
anyway, I made this copycat recipe. Shannon said she heard McGriddles. She's all about that.
You love McGriddles, Shannon. I love those too.
Virginia loves the copycat Kentucky Fried Coleslaw.
I have never tried that recipe.
Now, I have tried the copycat Kentucky Fried Chicken seasoning.
Never tried that one either, but I'm
I
sure it's
don't know.
delicious.
It's something about you can't ever get that Kentucky Fried taste.
Anywhere else?
Yeah. So I don't know. That one just may forevermore be a secret. But I'm going to go ahead and let you get started.
All right, I'm gonna get started. So, first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna start the bacon. So, it's pretty self-explanatory, but y'all know you can get sausage McGriddle. I usually just get a plain sausage one, to be honest. You can get bacon, egg, and cheese. Kind of whatever you want. So, I'm gonna make bacon, egg, and cheese today at home. I never get the bacon, egg, or sausage, egg, and cheese in the restaurant, probably because I don't like the egg that's on it, and I don't really like the cheese that's on it. So, but we're gonna make it that way at home. So I'm gonna go ahead and start our bacon.
And if you guys have favorite restaurants and let us know what they are in the comments. If you have a dish that you would like us to try to copy that's at one of your favorite restaurants, drop that in as well, and we might just make it this month.
So, how do y'all like to cook your bacon? I love cooking it on a sheet pan. It makes it so
Yes,
much easier.
definitely.
So much
All the
easier.
way.
Okay, hang on. I left my parchment over there somewhere.
It's a whole lot less mess to clean up.
So I always put it on a rack or a sheet pan with parchment, and I so much prefer it to cooking it on the stove because it's so much easier. You don't have to worry about popping. You don't have to worry about the big mess. You just set it in there and forget it.
Yes, definitely.
It's so nice.
Does no one have a favorite dish on here y'all want us to try our hand at?
Yeah, what do y'all like to eat out that you'd like to see replicated? And so I love, like I said, I love making copycat recipes because I love to try to see if I can do them at home and make them healthier so you can choose better quality ingredients and all that good stuff. So I would prefer to use like a no nitrates or nitrites added bacon. We like the Butcher Box bacon. There's a turkey bacon at Aldi that has no nitrates or nitrites added. That would also cut down on some of the fat. Yeah, so I'm just going to set that there. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to have to step away to wash my hands, and I'll be right back.
Thank you so much for subbing to our friends. We appreciate that. And I need to drop Bobby's link too. I'm so bad about remembering to drop links.
All right, so here is the turkey bacon that we buy. It's frozen, or I would have used it today. But they have other brands. They have brands at Walmart. This one is from Aldi, and it has clean ingredients, no nitrates or nitrites, which was really, really important to me. And it has 2 grams of fat, and then this pork one here that I'm using has 4. So if you want to cut back on that, you can use a turkey bacon. And it tastes really good.
All right, you guys. Bobby has her own channel, Supper at the Family Table. I just dropped the link. Go give her channel some love.
So
She's got
I'll
lots
put
of
that.
cooking going on.
Oh, go ahead, sir.
I'm just shouting you out.
So I cook my bacon at like 400, 450 in the oven, really high on a sheet pan. Cooks up in like 20-ish minutes, and
Mhm.
it is so good and so easy and so much cleaner.
Yes.
So that's how I like to do that. Now we're going to work on the pancake portion. So for the pancake portion, you can of course just make your own regular pancakes from scratch, which I like to do. But today I'm going to use, we got a few mixes from Thrive Market. This one is Birch Bender's pancake and waffle mix, organic classic here. And it has organic wheat flour, organic cane sugar, your leavening agents, organic potato starch, and organic havassa starch. So it has zero fat, zero saturated fat. It's not low carb, but you could totally use a low carb mix and make these lower carb. So you can really change this to your preferences. You can use gluten free or just organic is important to you, and clean ingredients. Like this one's pretty decent and pretty good in clean ingredients. It does have a little bit of sugar, but not a whole lot. And so yeah, get creative. You can use whatever mix or pancake recipe fits to your needs. Paleo, keto, low carb, gluten free, whatever you need it to be. So I'm going to use this one. I also really like, if you're looking for a good mix. Hang on a second.
Together. Is your name Jessica?
Wouldn't quit ringing unless I gave it to her.
Pink?
Okay,
It is.
so
Wrong.
Kodiak cakes is also another one that I really love. That has really clean ingredients. It's not gluten free and it's not low carb, but it's all whole grain. It's protein. There's lots of added protein to that mix, and again, has really clean ingredients. So, but this is the one I'm going to use today, and it's going to cut down on our fat a little bit. So, we're going to make this according to the package directions. But again, this is where you can adjust it to your nutritional needs. And if I was making this from scratch, I would just use like whole wheat flour or organic unbleached all-purpose flour and some buttermilk and call it a day. And it would be a really good, easy pancake. So, do you all have a favorite pancake mix or a favorite way to make pancakes?
I usually buy a type of just a pancake mix. Sometimes I mix them up homemade though.
Yep, really good either way. And do y'all like, I don't know, we love like the little pancakes. Like little, about this big or so. That's what my mama always made all the time when we were little. And so that is just what I always make now. It's just little tiny, not really silver dollar, but about this big around pancakes. I know a lot of people want bigger ones, but I've just never gotten used to that.
Now, when we went to Branson last week, we ate at a place called Billy Gills. They have 14-inch pancakes.
Oh, wow, that's huge.
Yeah, it's just ginormous. And my daughter and I ordered one just to say we did. Between us both, we didn't even eat half of it.
Wow.
But theirs was a sweet cream pancake. They were really good.
Oh, I bet. I do like pancakes. Where are y'all favorite place to get pancakes? Do you like pancakes from like IHOP or Bob Evans or like Waffle House, or where's your go-to pancake spot?
If I'm going for pancakes to be the main attraction, as far as here in my home area, it would be IHOP.
Yep, IHOP is really good. I love all the seasonal flavors.
Yes,
Red pumpkin. Oh, do you like red velvet? See, I can't get enough of anything pumpkin. So like the pumpkin pancakes in the fall. We went there last fall and I got those. I love me some good pumpkin pancakes.
Yeah. Evelyn says we actually have an IHOP. We have IHOP and Cracker Barrel. No, we do have Waffle House. Um, Cracker Barrel, I'll eat their pancakes. I'm not particularly a big fan of them, but I will eat them.
Yeah, we have, well, farther away, but we have all three. We have IHOP, we have Cracker Barrel, we have Waffle House, Bob Evans. Well, that's four. But anyway, we have all those. And I do like Cracker Barrel's pancakes. Like, they have the pecan ones, some pecan pancakes that are so good.
Yeah.
I think they're called praline pecan or
not,
something.
They're not my favorite. And we do have, like, mom and pop breakfast places and like cafe styles,
Right.
Of
course.
Poppy prefers French toast. I do like their French toast.
Oh, I love French toast. Love French toast. I don't know. That'd be a really hard choice. I like both, but I think if I had to pick one, I would probably choose French toast over pancakes. Especially a good brioche French toast. Oh, man.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. It's Paul. Driving and listening. Welcome in.
Welcome, guys. All right, so I'm just making this pancake mix up. Nothing fancy, like I said. You do your pancake mix preference, which is where you can get creative and customized to your dietary needs, too. And then we're going to...
favorite is hash browns at Waffle House. Scattered, smothered, covered.
Oh, yes. I love the hash browns at Waffle House, Shannon, with cheese on them. Oh, man. Those are so good. Make me want some now. Now I need to make copycat Waffle House hash browns.
Yeah.
And I'm out of potatoes, so that's not going to happen today.
I was going to keep mine kind of Mexican themed since it is Cinco de Mayo month, but...
Right.
Shannon requested a different recipe, so I think I'll probably just scatter mine out. There's no telling what I'm going to cook.
And what recipe is that?
She's wanting the Texas Roadhouse rolls.
Oh.
So.
Oh, yeah.
She's hitting me on my not strong point.
A lot of people love those. A lot of people love those. All right, so I'm going to let my pan get hot here and just make up regular pancakes like normal. A good cast iron skillet. You can't go wrong with a good cast iron skillet for pancakes or for anything for that matter. I'm a cast iron girl for sure.
All the way.
Oh, yeah. It's so much better. We use it for like 90% of our cooking, I would say, maybe even 95%. And then we have some stainless steel that we use, but other than that, that's about it. So I'm going to let this get hot. A key for me for making pancakes is let the skillet get hot first. Don't put them in cold.
You'll have a disaster.
Yeah, let that skillet preheat and get hot. Then put some butter in and then put your pancakes in. For sure. So this, how we're kind of making this, we'll kind of go through. Let me put you up so you're not looking at that pan the whole time. We are going to, kind of how we're going to fix this here to make it a little bit healthier. Like I said, we're going to use quality bacon, either turkey or pasture-raised pork, and no nitrates, because that's really important to me. You're going to use whatever kind of quality pancake mix you want that fits your dietary needs or from scratch, which is always better than anything that you could ever get at McDonald's, with all the added oils and sugars and even high fructose corn syrup, not just sugar, and all those things we talked about in our health series. So we're going to make that up. We're going to do egg, and it's going to be real egg. I'm not even sure McDonald's is real egg. I don't think it is. I don't really like their eggs. We're going to do real eggs. In my case, they're going to be farm fresh eggs. And we're going to do some good cheese, not processed American like cheese product that they would put on it. We're going to do our favorite cheese, which is going to make it healthier without all the additives, and it's also going to make it so much better, in my opinion, because it's going to taste better. Somebody says crack.
The only egg that they crack
Uh-huh.
is the ones that go on the English muffins. You know, like the fried egg. I think unless they've changed, I think about the other eggs are poured out of a carton.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Cruising Scene.
Yeah. Virginia says, what about hash brown casserole? I would love to make hash brown casserole. I actually considered before this whole copycat series went about, it's actually been something on my list that I've been wanting to make for a while because I love the Cracker Barrel hash brown casserole. And I considered my mind for today, but like I said, I was out of potatoes, so maybe we'll get to that one this month.
Yeah. For real, you guys, drop us your favorite restaurant dish, and we will see if we can't copy it.
Yes. Do you like the hash brown casserole, Sherry?
Yes, I do.
I love it. I can't get enough of it. It's so good.
Going in there and ordering the breakfast plate that has the 2 or 3 different kinds of meat on it. Not that I want to eat it all.
Yeah.
I want the different meat.
Right.
Taste. I love their ham.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really good.
I'm a bacon girl. If I'm going to have a choice of my breakfast meat, it's going to be bacon.
Good.
Almost every time.
All right, now, here's one for you. How do you fix your grits?
Okay, I don't like grits unless they're cheesy grits. I know that's going to cause some controversy with all you Southerners, but I can't.
Grits is butter and sugar.
No, I can't do it unless they are cheesy grits. I'm not a fan. Maybe I could handle them with some sugar. I'm not sure, but I've only ever had them plain and cheesy. And cheesy, they're amazing. Like I love cheesy grits and cheesy shrimp and grits. Oh, so good. But just plain grits, not my thing.
Let me tell you a funny story about my niece. Maybe she won't. Maybe she's not listening. Maybe she won't go back and rewind.
Oh no.
But they tried to get her to try grits a while back. Oh, she didn't know what they were. And she's like, yeah, I'll try one.
Oh no.
They're like, one? You don't fix grits. That's how, Sherry. Cruising in Texas and doesn't like grits either. Oh man, y'all are missing out. Grits.
If I'm gonna eat it like sweet like that, I think I'd rather just have oatmeal.
Grits, oatmeal, malto-meal, cream of wheat.
No, never. We don't really do cream of wheat. We don't do any of those things. Just oatmeal.
You know, that's just a good breakfast. Scrambled eggs in it.
I would prefer a good biscuit and eggs and bacon, or just eggs and bacon, or pancakes, or French toast.
Yeah.
These are looking good, and y'all look for like the bubbles around the side. You don't want to flip them too soon because that's just going to cause a mess. So look for those bubbles.
Causes a catastrophe.
Be patient. It causes a catastrophe, and I have learned that the hard way many, many times.
Yeah. And for some reason, I never learned my lesson.
But yeah, I know. I never learned my lesson. And we always, I don't know why, but I would always want to have pancakes when we were camping, and we kind of got past it now. But before, I was like, yeah, I want to make pancakes. And we would just get like the pancake mix that's in like the jug, and we would pour the milk in it and shake it up, you know, just like easy peasy for camping. But we never had the right skillet. We never had butter. We would always forget to pack butter or some kind of grease. And I would always flip them too soon, and it always just ended up being a big catastrophe.
Yeah, I guess you could just have like pancake scramble.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Poppy likes cream of wheat, but not grits. Shannon loves.
I don't know that I've ever had cream of wheat.
That's good. Hello, David. Welcome in. How are you?
These look really good.
So I'm assuming that's what you're having for lunch.
That is what we're going to have for lunch. I just got back from work, and I kind of had my early lunch snack, but I haven't eaten a big lunch yet, so this is going to be good.
I went and what I made, I've already covered up and put in the fridge. That's going to be dinner tonight.
Oh, awesome.
which I'll make something to go with it, but that's a video for a later time.
Right.
But
Yeah.
anyway, so I'm so
And
happy.
you could probably oh, sorry, go ahead.
I've got most of dinner behind me, or at least half
Yay.
of it.
I love to cook, but sometimes when you can get it done early and get your cooking done early, it just works out, especially for busy days. And sometimes I know there's going to be stuff like there's, work that I need to get done in the evening, or especially during garden season, there's gardening and stuff that needs to be done. So to just have it done already and like set in the crock pot or something waiting on me for when we're ready to eat it works out real well.
Shannon wants to know if you use a certain type of syrup.
Yeah, I use it's just 100% just pure maple syrup. I'll show you the bottle in a minute. It's just the Great Value brand. It's nothing fancy. It's just real maple syrup. Okay, so those are done. I'm going to pull those off and put them in a plate. And then I'll show you how we're going to get the syrup in them in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and make one more batch. The rest of my pancakes here, and we'll be working on getting that. And turn your heat down. Don't do too many batches of pancakes either, because after so long, your pan gets too hot. You got to just give it a break and just be patient.
Yeah, and I never learned that lesson either.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't either all the time, because sometimes I let my pan get way too hot. In fact, it may be too hot right now, but we're going to go with it anyway. But fun little trick, y'all probably already know this, but if you have like the warming feature on your oven and you're needing to make a ton of pancakes for everybody, pancakes are not something easy to keep warm, right? If you're fixing them for a big crowd. But if you need to, you can put them in an oven safe plate in your oven on the warming function, and they actually work out pretty well.
Huh.
It's what we have been doing ever since we got this new oven that has that function. We'll stick them in there and it works out really well. All right, now I'm going to show you while those are cooking. I want to show you how I'm going to attempt to get the syrup in here. So I'm going to take my pancakes, and you don't want to make super thin pancakes for this. You want to kind of make sure they're thick enough to insert your syrup in.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. So I'm going to run and grab my syrup, and I'll be right back. So here is the syrup, Shannon. It's just pure maple syrup is all it is, from Walmart. So that's it. Let me see if I can hear you without these headphones today. I'm not sure if I can or not. So I can't remember. Did I ask you, do you like McGriddles, Sherry?
Do I like what?
McGriddles.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay, I love a good McGriddle. So good. What do you like on your McGriddle? Do you like the sausage? Do you like?
I do them both ways. I do both.
Awesome. Okay, so how we're gonna get this in there is we're gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a little plastic piping bag, disposable, and a very teeny tiny tip. You can see it's super tiny. So I'm gonna do it that way. You can do it with like a food syringe, like you have a syringe or something you can stick back in there, but this is what I have, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna snip off my tip, and while I forget about my pancakes and potentially burn them, snip off my tip and stick it down in there. And you can easily do this with a Ziploc bag too. So if you don't have piping bags, you could use a Ziploc bag and fit it with a tip. But I'm not sure if you could do it without the tip, because I don't think you wouldn't have anything real substantial to push in there. You might be able to put it in a Ziploc bag, like without the tip, and just snip it. And then you might be able to like take like a fork or some kind of something and make a hole and then stick that back in there. I don't know if that would work or not. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. I accidentally cut my thing a little bit too big, but I'm just gonna shove it in there like that. Just like that, and just make little holes and shove it back in there. It's actually worked out pretty good, but I did cut my hole a little bit too big, so it's kind of running out of size because it's syrup and it's thin, but if you didn't cut your hole too big, that would actually work out really well.
Mm-hmm.
But again, you can use whatever kind of syrup you want here. And if you're trying to make these, I know Sherry, you're trying to do like low carb, keto or low carb. You can totally do. There's actually like keto syrups and stuff that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted to do those, you could do whatever kind of syrup you want. I just like the pure stuff because it doesn't have any additives, but you do what you have and what fits you, like I said, because you could totally get one of those low carb syrups and use it there. Have you ever tried any of those?
No, my daughter uses the sugar free. I usually just use maple. I've used maple to sweeten my oatmeal and stuff too.
Oh, I love good maple syrup to sweeten stuff. So good.
Welcome in, Gail. How are you?
All right. So there is that, and that actually worked out pretty well. So I'm excited. But now my hands are sticky. All right. I'm sorry, this is taking up too much time, and I'm taking up all your time, Sherry.
Looking awesome.
Bacon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is looking amazing. And you can pick your bacon to your desired, of course, crispiness. I like really crispy bacon. I do not like any bit of chewy on my bacon, but that's just me. So, but you do you and whatever you like. So now all that's left is to fry our eggs. So I'm just going to fry it right here in this iron skillet. Again, I'm going to do a little bit of butter. And then I'm going to grab my eggs and mix them up here. You know it's a farm fresh egg when you realize you don't have any cleaning you have to wash it first. So the way they do it, you could of course do it if you want to do a fried egg, you can do that. But the way they do it on the McGriddles is they whisk them up. So I'm going to do some water. You can do some milk, whatever you want. Whisk them up real good and get them real fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just going to make it almost like an omelet and then kind of fold it. So.
Gail, this is Bobby from Supper at the Family Table.
Hi, Gail.
She is the co-host of the Recipe Box.
Excited to see you here and everybody else. So we're just going to pour that after we kind of whisk it up. And we're going to make it like a... going to let it... And my pan is a little bit hot. Don't do what I did. But my pan is hot. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. And we'll just kind of fold it like an omelet. Let's see. we have changed our kitchen around just a little bit. It seems like I'm still kind of getting used to where everything is.
Yeah.
We didn't really do anything except we just moved like a shelf, and then we moved our Instant Pots to a different location. And so then all the salt and pepper and stuff gets taken over to the Instant Pots and gets a little lost. So I'm just, whoops, oh, I'm breaking it up is what I'm doing, but oh well. There we go. Like I said, don't do it in a super hot pan. And I got mine a little crispy. I'm not a crispy egg person, but that is what I get for doing it in too hot a pan. But I do not like any crispy on my egg. But
Yeah. I don't like brown.
I don't either. I don't like crispy eggs. But that's okay.
I wanted to get one of those big outdoor griddle things. I think they're black.
Yeah.
That is what I want my next
So I'm
thing that
gonna
I acquired.
sandwiches here. I'm gonna add my bacon. I'm gonna add a couple pieces of bacon to each sandwich. Wow, that's hot. Whew. A couple pieces to each. It's gonna be a really yummy lunch, y'all.
It's looking yummy.
So hot. Wow, it smells amazing. I have to taste test that piece of bacon, right? Cheese. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna got my cheese on my eggs. So here's my egg. I'm gonna use cheddar. You can use whatever you want. They use American. Like I said, I'm not a fan, especially the processed, the not real American cheese. You can totally use it if you want, or regular.
It doesn't have a whole lot of taste.
They do have one that's like real cheese. It's not the processed stuff, and we buy it for that. But what I was getting at is I'm just not a fan of it taste wise. It's not my favorite. So I'm gonna do what I like, which is cheddar.
Yeah, sharper the better.
Oh yeah, love it. Even extra sharp cheddar, like when they have extra sharp cheddar at Aldi, love it. And the other day we were there at Aldi and they had like extra sharp cheddar, and it was on sale cheaper than the regular cheddar. And I'm just like, of course I'm gonna get that because that's way better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is looking good. That's gonna melt, and this is gonna be so good. You would love all that, but not all together, David. It would still be delicious, not all together.
Virginia just finished making bacon cheeseburgers. She sent me a picture of her Ninja Grill. It looks nice.
Ooh, that's awesome. Bacon on anything is delicious.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with good bacon. Alright, this is almost melted, and we are going to be ready to go and to try this. I can't wait. I'm going to look at that. Oh, y'all. Look at this. Look at that good sandwich right there. Just look at that. All the bacon, the cheese.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Oozing out. That bacon. Oh, I can't even wait to take a bite of this. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to take a bite and taste test it for y'all and tell you if it tastes like a McGriddle. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is so good.
It looks good.
I really want to take another bite, but I'm going to put it aside and let you do your thing. Then come back to that later because that is so good. It is literally so soft. The pancakes are so soft, just like a McGriddle. You've got that syrupy goodness in there like a McGriddle. Crispy bacon. The egg. Good fresh egg with melted cheese. Y'all, if you like McGriddles, you've got to try this copycat recipe.
Yes,
And
definitely.
real quick, Sherry, I'll let you do your video. I had a little bit of nutrition as well. Of course, we know anything you make at home with your quality ingredients is going to be healthier. We talked about that. But this one does have less fat. It also has less cholesterol, um, less calories, and then I believe it may have had less carbs. I'm not real sure on that one. I didn't get that one wrote down. But anyway, better on macros, better on quality ingredients and chemicals, and so yummy. And you can have it any day you want at home.
And in the long run, cheaper.
Yes, and cheaper. Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, I don't know. I haven't had a McGriddle from McDonald's in a very long time, but I mean, the amount that you can buy the ingredients for and make a bunch of them is going to get you more than you could go buy for that price at McDonald's, I'm sure.
Definitely.
And it's too far. Yeah, we can't just go grab a McGriddle. We got to drive like 40 minutes. So this definitely helps.
Definitely.
So.
Well, mine was.
I'm excited. I've never heard of this restaurant, but I'm all about anything Mexican. We love all types of Mexican food, so I'm real excited to try it.
So this
Yes.
recipe is versatile. You can use it in enchiladas, casseroles, tacos, beef burritos, taco salad. It's just their general meat flavor or meat recipe. So here we go. I shortened the video. The actual video will drop tomorrow sometime. So, but I used a pound and I use lean. And you put a cup of water in it and shred it down with a fork because you're wanting it to be really, really fine. I mean, the smaller the better, and that's what you're gonna see at the fast food restaurants in their tacos and stuff. Their beef is really small pieces.
Yep.
So it takes a bit to get it all chopped up, but I've tried this recipe before and we liked it, so I'm making it again. Or I should say I made it again. It's already done for dinner, so I'm quite proud of myself. I went over it with my chopper and kind of got the bigger pieces I had left. A lot of people, restaurants and places, put fillers in their food. This one calls for a third a cup of oatmeal, which you can't even taste it. You can't even tell.
Bulk set up.
Yeah, it just bulks it up. And man, I was rolling some steam on this one though. I think I added 2 tablespoons of butter, and then that was onion salt, garlic, it's supposed to be garlic salt, but I had garlic powder, chili powder, kosher salt, ground black pepper, and cumin. In there, and see how it thickened up, and it's just really fine, like
Oh yeah.
the recipe meat. And we'll use it tonight for crunchy tacos and for soft tacos. What's up, Daz? Welcome in. But anyway,
That looks delicious. I'll have to try that recipe because we are taco people around here. Anything Mexican, any kind of taco, any kind of burrito or casserole or just anything Mexican related, we eat a lot of.
yeah, I'll drop the actual video tomorrow, and I'll link the place where I got the recipe. Daz, it's almost 5 a.m. in Australia.
Oh, wow.
He's meant to be sleeping. He's way too hungry for this time of night. Well, you're about to get hungrier. Because Bobby just made some awesome looking breakfast sandwiches. And anyway, so tonight I'm going to. That's funny.
That is funny.
I have a weird quirk about if I get a drink from a restaurant, I always take the lid off and look inside the cup. Am I the only one that does that?
I can,
I've heard too many stories of things being in the cups, and it just freaks me
yeah.
out. I always want to see what's in there. He says, "I wonder what the wife and kids will say to tacos for breakfast."
Ooh,
I don't know. Just keep the scorpions out of them.
it wouldn't be bad for me. I could eat tacos for breakfast
I could eat Mexican food any
any
time of the day,
anytime.
any time of the night. That's our go-to food here.
Yep, us too. We love tacos. Taco soup. We just had taco soup yesterday. We had company. We've actually had company all week. We had company, then they left, and then we had more company, and so all in matter one day. Um, one day they first one left. The next day they came, and we fed the company taco soup yesterday for lunch, and it was really good.
Yeah. Gail said she wouldn't want to dirty a cup when she has one. She hates dishes. So, um, Dad says, "Ha, I'll be doing that now." Y'all go check out his channel. He come across the scorpion on his stove, I believe.
Oh no! Ooh, that's scary.
Shannon says, "I don't, but need to start." Sherry, 1 years ago, I got a large Sonic drink, drank most of it, went to pour the rest out, and the bottom had sand in it. I heard of one. I can't remember if it was Sonic or where it was a while back. It had a mouse in the bottom of it.
Oh, oh,
I just can't do it. Oh yeah, that's that. If y'all gonna catch me looking in my drinks before I drink it.
oh.
Oh, too many horror stories.
How do they not know it's in there though? I mean, how do you not know a mouse is in the cup?
Exactly.
It's heavy, and how do you not know sand is in the bottom of the cup?
Yeah. Even if you're taking it off of that sleeve,
Right.
especially a mouse, you're gonna feel the weight difference. I
I
mean, come
know,
on,
right? That's what I'm thinking. Like you're gonna
come on.
feel
That
that.
was insane to me.
That's gross.
But anyway, yeah. I've
Uh,
worked at fast food before, and like a lot of the fast food restaurants, I won't even drink tea at because I know how often they wash those containers.
right.
Yeah, a little bit beyond me. But anyway, so tonight I think to go with our tacos, I'm gonna do, which I'm gonna video it. I may do it on here at one time this month, or I may just post the video. But I'm gonna do Chili's copycat queso.
Ooh, I
So
love queso. Love queso so much.
your mom is going to go check her drinks.
I know, right? You're making
You're
me.
gonna be you're gonna be with your mom, and she's gonna be peeling off them lids. Yeah, yeah. We do quite a bit of fast food,
Mhm.
and that's just the way it is
Everybody's different, and that's okay.
at my household.
Their
I
way.
do cook most of the time, but like if my daughter wants to go out with her friends or whatever at night or something after church, we'll go get something, or if we're in town, we'll grab something. Or
We used to do that a lot more than we do now. We had a little country. We live in a super small town, so we had one little country restaurant by the church building. And so after worship, we would go over there sometimes and be with friends and stuff and just enjoy the time. But it's closed down now, so we don't really do that anymore. But we don't eat a ton of fast food, but because we live so far away from it too. I think a lot of people can just run out 5 minutes and grab their food and come back, but we
well, I
live so
mean,
far away.
now,
It's not convenient. Like in the time that it would take us to run and get some fast food, it we could have already had something cooked and probably had most of it eaten. So,
well,
but
yeah,
we do it when we're out because we have to go into when we go into the bigger town and make more of a day of it and get our stuff done. And then we eat some fast food or something while we're out.
um, but now with gas prices being the way they are, and food prices going up. Um, it's nothing for you to spend $10 in gas just to drive
Right.
to town, and that's with us. I mean, we're about around 13 miles from city limits, and then you've got to drive another 13 to 15 miles to get to the actual town part. And then by the time you lay down $25 to eat at a fast food place,
Yep. It saves a lot to eat at home if you can. But
it does.
we do enjoy it as, a treat when we have friends here or, somebody's in town. We want to go out and eat with somebody. Then we enjoy it more as a treat. And like I said, it's just not convenient for us, even if we wanted it to be, because it just takes more effort.
Yeah. Um, Evelyn would love to see a copycat recipe of Casa Olay's green sauce, and Shannon wants the jalapeno tree green sauce.
Never heard of either of them. Y'all have a bunch of restaurants that I have no idea.
Welcome in, Brenda. Hello. I hope you had a great time at the meetup this weekend. Wendy, how are you? And our weather is a little bit rainy and cloudy today here.
It's really and sunny here. It is a super nice spring day, but it is so windy. I was at work earlier and the wind was just like whipping. You can hear it. It was so loud.
Yeah.
But
we will try to find these recipes, Evelyn and Shannon.
Yeah, are you writing those down so we can?
I am.
Okay, great.
But Shannon knows I don't do jalapeno trees green sauce. When we go, I give her mine.
Well,
she's setting me up.
But I have no idea what it's supposed to taste like. So
she is setting me up. She knows it too. It's kind of what is it, Shannon? Is it avocado based or is it cucumber? I'm not sure. I didn't leave the taste in my mouth long enough to figure it out. So.
I can see either one of those being good, and like the cucumber creamy, and the avocado will be real creamy and smooth.
Yeah, it is very creamy, smooth. It's kind of a light green. But so we have 2 recipes y'all want. And to the new people that's coming in this month, we're doing copycat recipes. So if you've got a favorite restaurant that you would like to have, that there's a dish there that you really like, that you would like to see it get copied, then drop us the name of it and the restaurant, and we'll do our best.
I would love to try
to come up with it,
recreate what y'all want to see.
And it's a lot of fun doing copycats.
Yep, I love doing copycats. So I've done the copycat Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
Yes,
so good.
Yeah, they are.
Free and they're really good. And I've done the Zuppa Toscana soup. We make that one from Olive Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Love that one. I actually have a YouTube video up on that one already, but it's really good.
I'm not sure about Casa Olay, David. I don't think I've ever ate at one, so I'm not even sure where they're located. But Jalapeno Tree, I'm going to say, is probably locally owned. I don't have one here in my area, but Shannon has. There's probably 2 or 3 close to her in the surrounding area. Welcome in, Tim.
Hi,
How are you?
Coming
in. And we can do KFC's spice mix. We will try that.
Now that I can try, because I do know what that tastes like. I do have KFC.
Yeah, we like some KFC. Daz is in Australia looking at these restaurants.
I'm not even in Australia, and I'm over here wondering what most of the restaurants are that y'all are talking about.
He was telling me, he came on one of my lives. Oh, it's been a long time ago. And he was telling me about what they put on their hamburgers over there. Don't y'all put mostly everything we put over here, Daz? Only y'all add like, is it beets and pineapple? I can't remember.
Wow.
I may be wrong. And
You only ate Chick-fil-A for the first time a year and a half ago, Shannon? Oh, wow. We don't eat there very often because, like I said, we don't eat out that often, but it is so good. I love it. And they're a more recent thing in the past year or so, I have been introduced to the I may make a copycat version of those one week for this because they are so good. The chicken minis, like the breakfast ones.
Yes.
The nugget on the. I can't get enough of those. Those are so good. And the thing is, anytime we're at Chick-fil-A, it's never breakfast time. So anytime we're there, so I like when I mean never, like I mean almost never get chicken minis because we're never there at breakfast. So I've got to make those at home because they're so amazing. I had those for the first time and I was like, wow, I have been missing out because these are so good.
Beets and pineapple, plus everything is called one with the lot in Australia. Very common and no mayo, ever.
I have never heard of that
Yeah.
combo.
Chick-fil-A is good.
Chick-fil-A is really good.
And Brenda, I believe they were talking about a green sauce that you find at some of the Mexican restaurants. It's like a lot of times I know at the jalapeno tree they'll bring it out when they bring out your salsa and stuff like that. It's another.
Is it kind of like a salsa verde?
No,
No? Okay.
there's no chunkiness to it. There's no. I don't know. It's smooth. It's creamy. You can tell it's got some kind of. Salsa verde is like a dark. This is more of a pale green.
I'm really curious about that.
When I tasted it, David, it wasn't hot.
Probably depends on the jalapenos too.
Yeah. Wendy, you guys stay safe and all that wind.
Oh yeah, stay safe.
Bushwhacker Mountain Company, welcome in.
Hello.
Shannon bought salsa verde and yuck. Now I'll tell you where the salsa verde comes in. That's good. Is you go to the deli and you get white American cheese, and it calls for equal amounts of salsa verde, white American cheese, and water. I cut back on the salsa verde, but you melt all that together. That makes an awesome dip.
That sounds good. I know I don't eat a lot of salsa verde just like to eat with chips. I don't eat a lot of salsa with chips. But I like salsa verde in some like Mexican taco dishes. Really good.
Daz said his dog is barking at kangaroos.
Oh wow.
Go outside back in 5. In Colorado, they make one that's like a gravy, and it is fantastic. Tim does mustard on his burgers. Mustard is good.
Yep.
Yes, Chick-fil-A has good waffle fries. Dip them in their Polynesian sauce.
Yep. Wait, dip it in what sauce?
The Polynesian.
I have never had that one.
Oh, it's so good. It's like almost like a sweet and sour. It's really good. I wonder if Brenda, if you're talking about something that's called pozole. I have a video on that if you want to go check it out and see if it's the same thing. It has like pork, tomatillos in it. Wow, Wendy. 65 to 75 mile per hour winds. Golf ball size hill.
Gary, be careful. David says grill some tomatoes, onions, and peppers on the grill and mix it all up. Best salsa ever. Ooh, bet that's good.
I've done smoked queso in my smoker. It's good.
I have had like an avocado salsa like that before, Shannon. They're pretty good. They're kind of cool and creamy.
That's what I was thinking of a while ago, Shannon, as far as the color. I seen that yesterday when I was looking for the stuff I needed for the Chili's queso. It's similar to the light green avocado salsa as far as color wise.
You are wanting to find copycat recipes for the sauces that Taco Bell puts on burritos, etc., like their guacamole sauce. Healthier would be great, Tim. Okay, we can try that.
We'll try to find some Taco Bell. Brenda, are you getting bad weather too? You guys stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe, everybody that's in the path of those crazy storms.
Yeah. Well, guys, it has been an hour. It has flown by. It's been a
Guys,
long
it's been
time.
really fun.
David used to be a Taco Bell addict.
I used to like Taco Bell, and then it kind of got to the point where I just did not like it anymore. I think it changed somewhere along the line. I'm not real sure.
I
But
think a lot of people have changed their recipes.
yeah.
And anyway, I appreciate everybody coming in the chat. It's been a blast.
Thank
Tomorrow,
you so much for stopping by and joining us.
yeah, and we will try to find. Y'all gave us 4 ideas to work with, so we'll try our best to
Yep, I'll try. We'll
see
try.
what we can find. But tomorrow, Chatterbox is going to be hosted over on Shannon's channel at 12 Central. Not quite sure what she's got coming on, or going on, I should say. And I think that's still a work in progress. And then Thursday evening at 5 Central is Super Grow, so it'll be 5 to 7, and we'll be giving away a couple of prizes. And we will see you guys next week here on Monday.
See ya. Come back, and hopefully we'll have some of your recipes ready to share with y'all.
Yeah, and I hope you guys, Brenda and Wendy,
just got a tornado watch. It will be safe.
Y'all stay safe, please.
David, that sounds good.
David, enjoy planting your potatoes today. And I need to get out there and try to take care of the pool. I think we have a leak somewhere.
Oh, no, that's not.
So that's going to be joyous.
Oh.
Since we just put it up, I'm like, oh, I hope we don't have to drain that thing and start over.
More than once.
Yes. But
that's fun.
Everybody have a great rest of your day. And we will catch y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye.